Prime Minister Narendra Modi stated that education has the power to make the country successful and to change the destiny of 21st century India. Delivering the inaugural address at the Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam on the third anniversary of the National Education Policy launch, Modi said that the world is looking at India as a nursery of new possibilities. PM Modi also launched 100 books in 12 Indian languages and stressed the importance of giving due respect to all languages through the National Education Policy 2020. Prime Minister Narendra Modi invited global semiconductor majors to come and invest in India and asserted that whosoever comes forward will have a first mover's advantage. PM Modi, addressing Semicon India Conference 2023 held in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, told investors that they have to develop a chip-making ecosystem for Indians. The conference with the theme Catalyzing India's Semiconductor Ecosystem aims to bring together global leaders from industry, academia and research institutions. Japanese Foreign Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi, who is on a two-day visit to India, expressed that India is an essential partner in ensuring a free and open Indo-Pacific. He emphasized Tokyo's interest in expanding cooperation with New Delhi in the region. While addressing the India-Japan Forum, Hayashi also highlighted G7 leaders' stance against altering the status quo through force, as stated during the Hiroshima summit. He conveyed Japan's eagerness to collaborate with India for a successful G20 presidency. In a startling revelation, a senior Pakistani official, Malik Muhammad Ahmad Khan, confessed that Pakistan, with an aim to destabilize India, is exploiting drones to infiltrate narcotics into Indian territory. Ahmad Khan, the Special Assistant on Defense to Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, made these remarks during an interview. He admitted that recently Pakistani smugglers tied 10 kg of heroin to each drone and illegally transported it into Indian territory. However, in a major disappointment to Pakistan, all its malicious attempts are being successfully thwarted by Indian security forces. As per a report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, United States, China is supplying technology and equipment to Russia, despite Russia's involvement in the Ukraine conflict. The report reveals that China has become Russia's primary trading partner since trade with Western countries was reduced in 2022. State-owned Chinese defense companies are allegedly shipping navigation equipment, jamming technology and fighter jet parts to Russian government-owned defense entities, with chips being acquired through indirect channels via Hong Kong and mainland China. US Special Counsel Jack Smith has filed new charges against former President Donald Trump in the classified documents case. The accusations pertain to allegations that Trump and his aides asked a staffer to erase camera footage at his Mar-a-Lago resort in 2022. Aiming to obstruct the ongoing investigations. Trump now faces 3 additional counts, including willful retention of national defense information and obstruction charges. Charges were also brought against Trump aide Walt Nauta. Meanwhile, a new defendant, Mar-a-Lago maintenance employee Carlos de Oliveira, has been added to the case. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu suffered a major setback in the polls over a judicial law limiting Supreme Court's powers was passed by his hard-right coalition amid domestic crisis. Surveys published by 2 main Israeli news broadcasters showed that if an election was held now in the country, the number of seats held by Netanyahu's governing coalition in the 120-seat Knesset would fall from 64 to 52 or 53, while seats held by Netanyahu's Likud party would fall from 32 to 28 or even 25 seats. Meanwhile, another report found that nearly 1/3 of Israelis are considering leaving the country due to the government's judicial overhaul package. The Central Board of Investigation formally began the probe into the Manipur viral video case and registered an FIR in the case on the directives of the Ministry of Home Affairs. Earlier, the government asserted it had a zero-tolerance policy towards crime against women and requested the Supreme Court to direct the trial to be conducted outside of Manipur. The Allahabad High Court reserved its order on the ASI survey of Gyanvapi Mosque premises. The court said it will deliver its judgment on the scientific survey of the Gyanvapi Mosque on August 3rd and stopped the Archaeological Survey of India survey till then to determine if the Gyanvapi Mosque was built on a temple. American multinational Semiconductor Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, announced it would invest approximately $400 million in India over the next 5 years. The planned investment includes a new AMD campus in Bengaluru that will serve as the company's largest design and R&D center. It intends to add about 3,000 new engineering roles by the end of 2028 in India.